The fallout continues from Canada's diplomatic row with India over RCMP allegations that the Indian government has been linked to murder, extortion, and coercion cases targeting the South Asian community on Canadian soil. Federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh joined us in studio today to discuss the widening rift and the dangers being posed to Canadians. Do you think that the federal Liberal government has handled this adequately? Is there something else they should be doing with this major diplomatic incident?
So just to capture what's going on, and this is the RCMP that has put forward very credible evidence that they believe points to these allegations that the Indian government, so a foreign government, engaged, hired, and instructed criminal elements, organized crime in Canada to engage in a campaign of violence like you described, so shooting at people's homes, Canadians' homes, shooting Canadian businesses in front of them. That level of allegation, like we've not heard of seen anything like this or anything of this nature in anyone's memory happening in our country. My concern is some additional steps are needed. And so what I called one for an emergency meeting of the Public Safety Committee to discuss what additional steps we can take to keep Canadians safe. The second thing I've said is we need to see two additional steps. One is very severe sanctions on Indian diplomats. Given that the allegations are diplomats actually directed criminal elements to engage in this violence, we need to see severe sanctions on those specific diplomats and in general on diplomats from India. The final piece is we have an information sharing agreement with India. Given these allegations that diplomats would target Canadians and target their homes or their businesses, we should freeze that information sharing.
Let's talk about safety fears. We have a Punjabi Omni reporter that is one of our colleagues. He has told us that he has spoken to at least 8 Sikhs in BC who have had death threats. I believe you've also received some. How do we ensure people feel safe?
I think part of the solution is acknowledging that these are Canadians that are being targeted. So these are our members of our country, members of our community. We need to, I think the main thing is highlighting and exposing the Indian government's involvement is one major step towards getting people safe. If you or anyone you know has been confronted with anything that you feel is suspicious that is related to something that could touch on the Indian government or foreign interference, now there's a hotline for you to contact and share what happened with you. We want to build a strong case so we can stop this from happening.
Thank you very much for joining us. I think it's going to be a very interesting few weeks and months ahead in federal politics here in Canada.
I think so too.
Jagmeet Singh, thank you very much.
Thank you.